All right, welcome everyone back to the DM and Friends. I am DM Angelo. Today we're going to continue our series on player tools. This will be episode number 2 of player tools, and today I'm going to be talking about something that doesn't get enough heat because it doesn't explode, it doesn't cause drama, and it doesn't look like a problem at first. But it absolutely will wreck old school games, and that's decision paralysis. Not bad decisions, not risky decisions, but absolutely no decisions at the table from the players. So this, by the way, this is a collaboration effort with Erik Tenkar from Tenkar's Tavern. We're trying something new. Every Monday, we're going to put out a video on the same subject together and see how you guys like it. So let me know in the comments. Hit like. Go to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to mine, and we're going to have some fun. All right, well, I'm going to get right into it. So what is decision paralysis or analysis paralysis, etc.? Decision paralysis is when the whole table freezes, and I've been a player and both a player and a DM on this. It's absolutely bonkers. Everyone has ideas, everyone has opinions, but nobody commits. And you guys have seen it. They say, players will say stuff like, we could go left or right, or let's check, one more thing first, or what if there's something worse ahead, or maybe we should go back and rest, or let's talk it through again. And it snowballs into effect where nobody does anything. 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes pass, nothing happens. And here's the part people miss. This isn't caution. This isn't smart play. This is fear disguised as strategy. So why, old school D&D is built on time pressure, okay? And I've talked a lot about this in other videos on the series of how to be a better dungeon master. Torches burn, wandering monsters roll, spells expire, noise attracts attention. When players stall, the game loses its teeth. Modern systems can survive endless discussion because the game structure cushions it. Old school play doesn't. When the table locks up, tension leaks out of the room like air from a punctured flask. Once tension is gone, the session goes flat. So there's a perfect choice, right? So here's the lie that causes most paralysis, right? There's a right answer if we think long enough. No. Old school games are not puzzles with clean solutions. They're situations. Every opinion carries risk. Every delay has consequences. Good players understand this. You don't wait for certainty. You act with incomplete information. That's the game. If you wait until it's safe, you're already losing. So here's player tool number 1, okay? Make a call even if it's not ideal. Here's the hard rule that good tables follow even if they don't say it out loud. Just someone make a call. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, doesn't matter if everyone agrees. Momentum beats optimization every time. Old school heroes survive because they move, not because they analyze better. As a player, your job isn't to guarantee success. Your job is to keep the game alive. I've talked about this in other videos. And that's your job as a player. So capitalize on that. And, as a DM, I reward this kind of stuff. Analysis paralysis for the group. It's exactly what I'm talking about. And I will award players extra XP for doing things like this. So anyways, back to the video. Player tool number 2, okay? Decision paralysis is often fear of consequences, right? So accept the consequences like an adult. That's tool number 2. What if we're wrong? What if something dies? Or someone? What if this goes bad? Yeah, well, that's the point. Okay, old school D&D only works when consequences are real. Embrace that as a player. If you dodge every single risk, the game becomes just noise, right? So strong players accept losses. They roll with the setbacks. They learn from failure. Okay, weak players stall because they want safety that doesn't exist. And old school games are not safe. Bottom line, newsflash. So what this teaches you as a future DM, okay? Check this out. Here's why this matters for dungeon masters watching, right? So if you've felt decision paralysis as a player, you learn how deadly it is behind the scene, okay? You learn when to apply pressure, when to advance the clock, when to let wandering monsters do the talking, okay? Players who learn to act become DMs who keep games moving. Players who freeze become DMs who over-explain, over-prompt, and over-protect, okay? All right, so here's the takeaway for the Player's Toolkit playlist, all right? Old school D&D rewards action, all right? Not certainty, not perfection. If the table is stuck, someone needs to step up and move the game forward. And that's your job as a player. Even a bad decision creates play. No decision is going to kill it, all right? Remember that. Decision paralysis doesn't look dramatic at all, but it's one of the fastest ways to drain tension, waste sessions, and quietly sabotage a great campaign. You guys, if this one hits home, hit like, subscribe, and share it with your group. Share it with other players. Share it with other DMs, especially the ones who say, let's think about it a little bit more. So, as always, you guys, keep gaming, take care, and I'll see you next time. All right, you guys, bye-bye.